Hello, guys. Can you believe it? I'm live on a freaking Monday. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Hi, everyone. Hello. That's my evil twin. Wahaha. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Damien. Hello, Jargon. How's it going? We are here on a Monday. I have like an hour where I have nothing to do. And I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm like, I could either scroll TikTok and rage bait myself. I could either scroll Twitter and rage bait myself, also maybe make me look at naked men, which I do a lot. Or I could play a video game. And if I'm playing a game, I already played Fortnite today. I won a game. Did think about playing a little Splatoon, but I don't really want to like get into it when I don't have a lot of time to play. So I figured I'd play Pokemon because that's something I can just kind of chat over. Hi, Ruby. So, gonna play some Pokemon. Hi, Chris. Please get me through this workday faster. Computer activate speed boost. Computer activate double work protocol. We took the dogs on a walk today, and it was a little too hot for them. I had to pick up Soda halfway through. He was not into it. Ruby even was like, please. So, no more midday walks. Gonna have to do really early in the morning or in the evening, like sunset, so it's a little cooler for them, especially on their paws. It's just been a heat wave the last couple days. We were doing really good, though, for most of the summer. It was like 70 to, at the most, like 81. It was pretty nice. But alas, it's hot again. I did our walk shirtless today as sort of a, I guess, exposure therapy. Just like nothing matters and you don't have to feel ugly. Plus, I want to even out some of my tan lines. because I'm always wearing a tank top, so I've got a bit of a strap tan, so I'm trying to even it out. But it was nice because I only sweat on my armpits instead of on my whole back and my chest because I'm wearing a shirt. So, I signed up for a marathon, y'all. I signed up for a 10K. Trisha wants to do it. Hi, Anne. Trisha is training for it. Her and Moses want to do it, and she's recruiting people to do it with her. So, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If she says jump, I jump. And I do not run. I've never run a marathon before. I don't really run ever. I have not run since I was a child, if I don't have to. So I need to start training because it's a few months away. So I'm gonna start for a few weeks till it gets a little cooler. I'm gonna train on a treadmill indoors. And then as it cools down, I'll start training outdoors. I talked to my friend Maggie while I was home. I was just like, what do you do? Because she runs marathons all the time on behalf of like Parkinson's foundations and stuff, because her dad passed away from Parkinson's last year. And so I was like, how do you train? Like, how do you prepare for those? And she was like, well, and my sister's friend Neve was there too, hanging out with us. And she suggested, hi MetaJ, hello Manny, have you listened to Calypso's Lady Gaga theme? Yes, I have. I love it. I love that fucking remix. I like their Charlie one too, but the Gaga one's the best. They were like, Neve was like, what I do when I'm preparing, because I didn't know she runs them too, she was like, I run a song, and then I walk a song. And then I run a song, and then I walk a song. And that's how you build the endurance. A 10K is 6 miles, which is a lot. But I feel like if I really train and I pace myself, I can definitely run. I could run a mile, walk a mile. Run a mile, walk a mile. So, I'm going to start practicing. I'm going to be seeing Trish next week. So I'm going to ask what she's doing. I could always just text her, but it's not that important. So, Ghastly kind of giving Lil Diva head come off. I do want to catch this Ghastly, actually. I'm weakening it to catch it. I started running last year, did 2 marathons. There are free plans online. I recommend finding an IRL group. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Hi, Rancher Lex. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to become a runner. I just don't enjoy it as, like, my preferred form of cardio. I really don't do cardio anyway. I vastly prefer being a swimmer because I swam growing up competitively and I loved it. And really the only reason why I stopped was I was like, I didn't mind it at first. I was like kind of falling behind my other teammates just because they were all going through puberty and I was a year younger than a lot of them, and then also like a late bloomer. Like I didn't start puberty till I was a sophomore in high school. So 6th and 7th grade, I'm still under 5 feet, 80 pounds, wet, you know. So there's only a certain amount of speed I can achieve versus as a 12-year-old versus like a 14-year-old that has muscle mass, and you know, so, and it's like a full foot taller than me. Plus I was depressed. My mom died, so I was depressed. I didn't understand why I didn't love anything anymore. So come on in, Ruba. Lay down, baby. But yeah, Dallas and I want to find like an indoor pool or something, or even outdoor, and like rent a lane and just swim as our cardio, because I love it. It's so great. I'm in Philly. The LGBTQ running groups really give me a great accountability mechanism to show up week after week. That's great. That's really cool. I have some tea to spill about my dad. Let me know if you guys want the tea. Spill, Diva. Spill. I love it. Thank you for asking before trauma dumping, but we want to hear it. Positive or negative, we're here for you. Wait, I have tea about someone else's dad that I don't know. Oh my god. Spill, Anne. Spill it. Ruby, either in or out. I'm about to hear some tea. Figure it out. You want out? You want to leave? You just want the door open? Hello, Antonio. It's my dad. He's dead. I'm sorry your dad's dead, or maybe good relief that your dad is dead. I don't know what your relationship with them is. Me, they, them, and your dad. just to be safe. I feel like Duskull is in this area. My dad is dating my mom's cousin's daughter. He is dating my cousin. Ugh. Ew. Ew. That is fucking crazy. What? Oh, Drifloon is in this area. Litwick? Wait. Sorry. Sorry. That's fucking crazy. That is nuts. That's so, like, what is your family doing? Like, are they excommunicating both of them? Like, what is gonna happen there? That's so weird. I remember there was a woman on TikTok who, she talked about how her mom stole her husband. And, like, when she found out that, like, her husband had been having an affair with her mother. And I was like, this is maybe the craziest thing I've ever gotten on my For You page. That, like, I like, got so, like, I was, like, offended. Like, it just, like, I remember having such an emotional reaction to that, because then I started imagining that happening to me. And girl, I assume most of my family knows, but they don't want to talk about it. That's crazy. You are the main character of the day in this chat. Just letting you know. That is nuts. And it's my stream. That is crazy. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Oh. You need to call Not Loveline. You need to call Not Loveline. They just got a new phone number, so they need phone calls. I'm gonna get you the number right now. You need to call. You could be anonymous. You don't have to say your name. But, like, bitch, like, I'm putting that in the title. Like, please, I need to clickbait with that. I'm getting you the new number. Hang on.
Where I look back.
There, you could call it. Just leave a voicemail. I don't know when they're filming next, but I'll make sure I'll be like, hey, you're gonna get a phone call that I want them to take. Please. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Producer era. I know. Hey, handsome. Hey, Danny.
I'm very honored to be in the presence of so many
ladies. Hello, everyone. You guys came in at just the right time. We just found out that Manny in chat Manny just shared that their dad just started dating their cousin. So, we're talking about that. Hi! Hi, everyone. My name is Jimmy. I show up here once in a while. I did YouTube for a long time. I show my ass on Twitter now, and I edit the Just Trish podcast. That's basically all you need to know. I'm Dallas's boyfriend. We're basically married. We have 2 kids. They're dogs, but, you know. I imagine many of you know him. Congratulations again, Lloydie, on partner. And thank you for the raid. Frick that guy. Honestly, so true. We love Dallas in this household. Okay, I'm sensing some division here. Okay. Island scan. I want Litwick. What day of the week? Saturday? I'm not changing my clock. I don't care enough. Oh, you can get Monferno and Prinplup. Wait. Oh, is this Ultra? Yeah, no wonder. I'm like... Hold on. I'm like, why are the Hoenn and Sinnoh ones there? Hang on. Okay. Well, it's still Saturdays on Melee Melee, which is not today. Cyndaquil is Sunday. Totodile's Monday. We can get a Totodile just to have it. Where is it? Melee Melee Island Monday. But like, where does it spawn though? It's probably in that fuck-ass cave you can only get to with water. Yeah. Seaward Cave. I'm not going there. Not today. Whatever. Yeah, I was gonna hunt Chikorita. I did 3 encounters and then got bored, so I stopped. But I did kind of want to do it. Hi, Kebby. So good to see you streaming. I know. It's been a rough summer. I've been very, very busy, but I'm really trying to... Even if I have like an hour, like just go live. Seaward Cave. Yes, mama. The cunt cave. Broken Abyss, thank you for the streak. Hello, everyone. Thank you again for the raid. I'll be lurking. I need food. That's so real. I haven't eaten today. I've just been having coffee. I really should make food. I have ground turkey in the fridge that I should make before it goes bad. But I have to make it in batches because it's too much for one pan, so I have to... So it's gonna take me like 30 minutes instead of 15, and I'm just being lazy. Tiny object. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll show one of the ones I brought home from my room in New York. This is one of my friends that they left at my place like 10 years ago, and I never sent it to them. But it's a Digimon. I don't know who this is, but it's cute, isn't it? Who is this? Does anyone know? Gomamon! I believe you. He's cute. He's very cute. Who's your favorite Avatar character, Jimmy? I just saw the Avatar movie last night. It was so good. Ugh. Oh wait, we can curse here, right? Oh yeah, I'm saying words I could probably get banned for, but I'm gay, so I can say them. But go right ahead. Yeah, I don't. This is 18 plus chat. Not to be a fucking nerd, but that's my little guy. Very cute. I think it's tough. I think it's Zuko. As a kid, it was tough because she's just so funny and strong. But as an adult, like, rewatching the show, like, realizing how incredible Zuko's arc and everything is, like, I think it's him. I'm a big fan of Katara as well. I get like teary-eyed watching Katara fight, because she is so fucking awesome. Like, she is that bitch. She is so strong. She's so, like, collected, and she has such a strong sense of, like, justice. I think she's fucking awesome. I do not trust someone if they hate Katara. It's true. Yeah, real. I don't either. Oh my god, in the movie, there was one part where her hair was down, and she reminded me so much of Korra in that moment, and it, like, got me emotional. I was like, they will be linked one day through the Avatar reincarnate. Like, it just... The movie was fantastic. I really liked it. I watched it twice in the same day, because I watched it with Dallas in the living room on the TV. And Dallas was like, I had tears in my eyes, like, the whole time. And I didn't until, like, it was over. Like, I was just so locked in, and then as it was ending, like, I really just got, like, I got teary-eyed. And then my friends watched it that night on Discord. So then I joined in to watch it as well. And I loved it. I really loved it. It's so good I ignored their nose jobs. That is like truly, that's like the only thing that I'm just like, that was an interesting choice. But I still consider it to be like a perfect movie. And there was something else that, so I didn't know that Aang's voice actor was, Eric from this past season of Traitors. And no shade, I hated him on Traitors. I just thought he was so bad at the game. And I was like, you seem like a really nice guy, but like, I am infuriated by you. But I thought he was like one of the best performances in the movie to me. Like, his affectations on everything he said sounded so much like young Aang, who just like hit puberty. Like, I thought Aang and Sokka's new voice actors, like, it's like they, like, I was so impressed at how they replicated everything with those characters. I was really, really impressed. I am still a little sad that Zuko was not played by Dante Bosco, because I just feel like Zuko's voice is so distinct. It just feels weird for him not to sound like Dante Bosco. And I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, it's like because they're adults, but like they're only like in their 20s. Like, I think Zuko could have absolutely still sounded like that in his 20s. He's only 25. It's like 10 years after the finale, so. But I still thought that, like, the new voice actor did great. But I just, like, if they were to keep anyone, like, I really felt like it should have been Dante Bosco. But that's okay. And even, like, the other, Dave Bautista is Taga. And I did not know that. And, like, I've seen him in a ton of things now. I did not clock it. So I thought that was really great that it was like, oh, like, probably, like, the biggest celebrity in the movie, and it's not even, like, I don't immediately notice it. Like, it didn't feel, like, jarring. Like, oh, there's Dave Bautista's voice. Like, I thought that was really cool. And I like him. I don't really know too many wrestlers, but I like him because he does not fuck around when it comes to defending gay people. Because I think he has gay moms. Or something. So I really like Dave Bautista. For that reason. I know nothing about his wrestling career, but... He's awesome. The girl who voiced voiced Trixie Tang for Fairly Odd Parents. She's also actually going. Yes, I saw that at the Comic-Con panel, which is so sick. I thought it was really wonderful. I loved like every moment of that movie, really. It was to me, it like, and I was so glad that it was funny, because the original Avatar show is like very comedic, and like Korra is to an extent, but like not as much. And I was really nervous that it was gonna be, based on the trailers, like I was really nervous it was gonna be like a very serious movie, which I still would have like probably still enjoyed, but like I'm glad that it wasn't, because that's not what Avatar is. Like, it's at the end of the day, it is like a cartoon, you know. It's a good balance of both. These characters are so dynamic and energetic. Like, it would be weird if they were suddenly very serious people, especially like when they're still young, like they're still in their 20s, you know. Like I get like old fucking 90-year-old Katara and Zuko being a little bit more serious, but whatever. But I just loved it, because I was really worried that it was gonna be like the average, like, annoying straight guy, like hype dude anime bro fan was gonna like really influence like the type of movie. Like, it's the people that are like, they should make a Pokemon anime based on the manga where the character, like the Pokemon can get cut in half and it's really dark and serious. Like, I hate that. Like, it's so boring. It's so boring. So I was really glad that it was like, they really kept like, yes, Sokka is very funny. Aang is still like very energetic and silly. Toph is funny. Like, I really liked that it kept the humor from the original show. I just thought it was great. I just thought it was really, really great. Sokka was so hot. They were all great. I was gagging when Katara was like healing Aang in that one scene at the beginning, and his back is just, I'm like, bitch, how are you hitting that much protein when you're a fucking vegan? What are you eating? Because they did not have vegan protein powder back in Republic City. Like, how are you hitting your macros? You don't eat fish. You don't eat meat. Like, what the fuck? I'm really curious to see if they'll do any more movies. I'm very nervous for the future of this franchise. I would really like if Paramount no longer had the rights to it, because it really just feels like they don't give a fuck about this woke nonsense, because the people who own Paramount are Satan. So I'm very nervous. I'm hoping that Seven Havens is still a success. I'm really hoping they don't drop it all at once and try to forget about it. That's a concern I have too. So, what do you think about the Korra hate now that the new series will come out? Y'all, strap the fuck in. We have potentially multiple years of defending this girl yet again. Like, we need to lock the fuck in. We need to lock the fuck in, y'all. They're trying to alphaba our girl. We need to lock in. That tweet that said, if Korra destroyed the world, maybe it needed to be destroyed. Like, yes! Yes! Got a bone to pick with us, homie? I appreciate your concern, child, but these Team Skull punks do nothing but talk big and act small. You carry on with your challenge. I fucking love that no one in this game is actually threatened by these guys. It's so awesome. You trying to run away? We're gonna have to take your Pokemon along with the berries. Check out how hard-headed Team Skull grunts can be. That is not the serve you think it is. Why do they want the berries so much? They have no idea. Team Yell could never. Team Yell is actually the worst. No, honestly, Team Star's worse. Because they don't even have cool outfits. They're in their fuck-ass school uniforms and they walk around at 10 FPS. Like, they... Actually the worst. I don't care if, like, people really like the captains of that. Like, I'm sorry, like, everyone in Scarlet Violet suffers because that game sucks. Like, I don't remember, like, anyone but Arvin and Nimona. Sorry, I just don't. I never even finished Scarlet Violet. The only thing worth playing in that is Area Zero, truly. And it's not as terrible if you're playing on Switch 2, because it at least runs at a stable frame rate, but, like, the frame rate, like, the performance issues were only the beginning of that game's problems. Like, it has so many other, just, like, they don't give a fuck problems that I don't even have time to begin describing. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Avatar movie. It was very, very fun to watch. I had a great time. And I'm gonna be watching it again, over and over. For sure. And I'm very excited for Seven Havens as well. I know a lot of people have very mixed opinions on a lot of aspects of it. Like, the art style is, like, kind of such a departure from... Like, not completely, but it's definitely going more towards, like, anime, like, that sort of, like, Voltron kind of look, rather than, like, Last Airbender or Korra. But I'm willing to wait until it's out and I, like, really get to see it. It kind of just feels like people are shocked by the newness of it. See, I always thought, didn't Avatar start the Voltron art style? Kind of. I don't really know, like, well, obviously, like, Avatar came first of this just, like, Western trying to replicate anime. It was, like, part of, like, the, you know, the 2000s, like, Teen Titans did it, Code Lyoko, I guess. It was, like, a, you know, Western anime kind of stuff. But I think it was with Korra, they started working with Studio Mir, and that Studio Mir has this very specific style. And I don't know which was first, Voltron or Studio Mir, I don't remember. But, like, it's this very specific studio. I think they're actually a Korean studio. So, like, it's, like, still not quite anime, but it's, like, similar, you know? They're kind of really leaning into more the studio's trademark look rather than, like, the Avatar, The Last Airbender art style. And I feel like the creators, I remember when they were revealing stuff for Korra, they were comparing how they changed a lot of the art style between Korra and Last Airbender. And I remember them really being very negative about how Last Airbender looked. They were like, no more goofy big ears and stuff like that. Like, they kind of, like, didn't like how their art looked, which, like, is a normal thing for artists to feel. But I'm just like, no, don't say that. Like, it's beautiful, actually. Don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you made a beautiful show with beautiful characters. But, yeah. I think about that from time to time. I love this little hotel. It's such a cute little room. This is what we're missing out on in modern day Pokemon. Just cute interiors. It makes me so sad. Mir did all of Korra except for Season 2, and they were done by Studio Period. Yes, and people hated Studio Period. People did not like it. I think it's okay for an anthology type series to have different art styles. Like, different doesn't mean bad. I agree. Like, again, I think it really is just like the newness of it people are shocked by, so their inherent reaction is negative. And I've also just like been through this already. Like I remember when Korra was coming out, like people were very critical of it because it just wasn't. People are always going to be critical because it's not Aang. It's not the original series. Like they just are, for a variety of reasons, many of which are unfounded, in my opinion. So. Oh, thank you. You don't like just a menu? No, I love a menu. Take out all the charm from my games and let me just scroll through a list, please. I'd love the Avatar series to go backwards instead. Eventually exploring that history and stuff has been mainly kept in the comics would be so cool. I agree. I think that's the only thing about doing like a movie about Aang when we already know like kind of what the end of Aang's life looked like to an extent. Like I will say I did know. I'm like, well, none of the characters actually are gonna die in this because I know like 3 of them are still alive in Korra, you know, and like in flashbacks we know Sokka at least lives to be old enough to have wrinkles. Same with Aang. Like Aang lives to be like 60 something. So that's the only thing. So I wasn't really watching it for like, oh my god, like, are they gonna win? That's like the only thing that you get like deprived of with these movies that like take place in between the original and the sequel. But I'm not watching it for that. Like I'm watching it to be with these characters again and to see bending. Like that's it. So if they just deliver on those 2 things, I'm thrilled. And they delivered on that and then some. So like I loved it. But I think that's something that they would really benefit from. Like do an Avatar that was like before like Yang Chen. Because like we really know nothing about their life, and who knows, like, oh my god, like did they die young in the Avatar cycle, or like does someone on their team Avatar die? Like I think that would be very interesting, because we just don't know a lot about them. So that would be very cool. Sonam was really cool. That was a really cool, like, whoa, like a lost avatar. Like even the other avatars are like, she doesn't pick up. I don't even know who that is. LOL. It was cool. It was very cool. I love how a lot of the trainers in this game are 3D versions of like different regions characters. Like this is a Unova trainer that is a tourist in Alola, and the ranchers are from Sinnoh. It's just cool. It's very cool. I think it was supposed to be like a 20th anniversary thing, but also showing like, yeah, Alola has a lot of tourism as well. I love that nerdy little Earth avatar. Me too! It was very fun. I googled Korra Mir versus Period out of curiosity. Not gonna lie, my hand did cover my mouth. Yeah, it was because season 2 of Korra, they made, for those who don't know the lore, because maybe you watched it later. So they originally, Nickelodeon only commissioned 1 season of The Legend of Korra. It was supposed to be a mini series, and it was like gonna end at the finale. That's why like it just, you know, spoilers for book 1. Like Korra doesn't have her bending for 5 minutes of screen time and then gets it all back. Like it's because they're like, well, we have to wrap it up, blah 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 blah. Like, and then after it did well, because duh, like they could, like, it's just so crazy to me that like time after time the network continues to underestimate and like misunderstand just how popular this franchise is, and they just like constantly fumble it and fuck it over. It's so insane. So book 1 of Korra broke records. It was amazing for the network. It was very popular. I don't know if it broke like ratings records, but it definitely was like, this is a hit. for the brand. So they were like, okay, more, make more. And they were like, okay, so let's scramble to write more for this character. I guess, because, and I think they never, I don't remember if they, at the end of book 1, they were like, give us 3 more books, or if they were like, they never knew if it was going to get another book. That's kind of why Korra doesn't have, like, an ongoing arc, like Last Airbender does, with, like, defeat the Fire Lord and learn the bending. Like, that's why every season of Korra has, like, a different villain, because they never knew for sure. I think 3 and 4 got bought at the same time. So that's why there's a little bit more connectivity between the two. But anyway, so they kind of had to scramble. So not only were they scrambling to, like, write it, that's why kind of Korra, like, she kind of devolves a little bit for a while in book 2 and starts making, like, the same mistakes she did in book 1, even though she learned lessons, because, like, they just they had to, like, start her arc over a little bit just so they had things to write about. Which is, like, it's fine. She's a teenager. Like, teenagers are stupid, so I don't really care. And also, like, Aang's in his 20s and he's still naive as fuck. So, like, who gives a shit? And that was one thing I loved about the movie. Like, it showed that Aang has some flaws to him. Like, he kind of puts, like, yes, he puts his trauma sometimes over his duty as the Avatar, which I think is awesome, because people act like he's fucking Jesus Christ and compare Korra having, like, a temper when Mako's being a fuck, rightfully so, to, like, she's not as good as Aang. Like, God forbid a woman get irked. Like, Jesus. So I really like that they showed Aang to be a little bit more complex, because it also, like, shows that, like, yeah, like, you can see how he's, like, willing to, like, cause crazy shit to happen with this staff in order to bring back airbenders. So, of course, once he finally, after 2 kids, has an airbending child, he kind of neglects the other 2. Like, he's very short-sighted, and, like, he had to grow up so fast in war that, like, he does not really have, like, he didn't have parents. Like, of course he's gonna be a horrible dad. Like, so it was really great to me that it, like, it made it less shocking to go from, like, 12-year-old Aang to, like, 60-year-old Aang, who, like, kind of sucks. It kind of showed that, like, he's a good person, but he's not a good dad. It was great. It was really great. Like, I just loved that it created, like, a sort of through line to adult Aang and show that he's a human. He's a human at the end of the day. Like, yes, he is the Avatar, but, like, he's a human who has been traumatized since he was 12. So it was great. I liked it. Where was I going with that? I don't remember. I was talking about something. I don't know. I started just talking about a million things. People comparing Korra to Aang. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I was saying, though, because I kind of feel like I made my point on that, but... Oh, yeah, Korra. Yeah, Korra. So, oh, so yeah, so basically they were kind of scrambling to kind of re-kickstart Korra, and they had so much to do, so they also had to outsource a lot of the animation to another studio, and it just did not hit quite the same way. Jimmy, I love that your cortex is developed. Your takes on characters is so refreshing. Thank you. I think it's because I had to mentally be 22 at the age of 11, so... I think I just kind of... And I've been to therapy, so... I'm catching this cutie fly. I fucking love cutie fly so much. I want Rabambi on my team like I want air. Also, this Avatar movie For a long time as a kid, I didn't know what kind of bending I would want because I loved to swim and I loved to play in the water, so I thought maybe I want to be a waterbender. But then I loved Toph the most as a kid, so I was like, oh, maybe I want to be an earthbender. Because like I'm a Taurus, I'm an earth sign. I just felt very connected to that. And I also, for the longest time, I was like, well, I don't want to be bald. So I was like, well, I don't want to be an airbender. I don't want to be bald. But then in Korra, they were like, you don't have to be bald. And I was just like, oh my God, so true. I don't have to be bald. So that really changed my mind. And just watching, like, this movie kind of made me cement the fact. And I really love a lot of the, like, enlightened principles that airbenders have. Like, I kind of think I would love to be an airbender. Like, being able to fucking fly, like, I think I want to be an airbender, actually. I kind of think I've grown into wanting to be that as an adult. It's tough. I've never really connected with firebending. Even though, like, I think as an adult, my favorite character is Zuko. You buzz your side so you can feel the wind. Like, actually, though, like, that is my favorite part about cutting my hair. It's cutting my hair and then sitting, like, on the couch near the air vent. And I just, like, feel the air current around my ear. Like, I love it. Like, it is my favorite sensory experience. I just cut my hair last night. It was awesome. I've wanted that since Avatar, Wind Waker, and Naruto, who uses wind chakra. Yeah, okay, we could be airbenders together, Mel. And then we both get our tattoos at the same time, so we're both bald at the same time, and then we smack each other's heads. Bitch! Yes! I actually want to keep Meowth in my party because it has pickup. But I'm near a Pokemon Center, so I can just do it there. When it flies close to people's ears, the mosquito sound they hear is... I wish they kept ancient airbender tattoo designs. They're so cool. I know. Oh, I want to be an airbender. I want to be an airbender. Oh my god. Yay! In chorus time! In chorus time! Doesn't really end well for, like, every other fucking time we've seen in the movie. I'm going to crush you between two rocks, bestie. Tee. The movie out? Yeah, the movie came out on Saturday. I've already seen it twice. I want to see more evil earthbenders. That was something I really love, is like, dude, rewatching Last Airbender like a couple weeks ago, I started a rewatch, and then we still haven't finished it. We literally just have the finale left, but I didn't want to watch it without Hannah, and she's been very busy, so. The Dai Li is so fucking scary. I think the Dai Li's scarier than the Fire Lord. chills every time they run into the Dai Li. Oh my god, it's so scary. And the fact that, like, even in Korra, we see that they're still, like, fuck-ass, corrupt bitches. Like, oh my god. The surveillance police being the scariest, noticing. Yeah! Oh my god, ain't that the truth? That Mario Party ass sound effect. Bitch. I want a coconut crab. What's his name? Fisticuffs? I think that was what I nicknamed mine. Crab Brawler. I used that on my team when this game came out, but I got it early from Nintendo. So there was no guides for, like, how to evolve anything. So I made it all the way to the fucking end of the game, still with a Crab Brawler. And I'm like, how the fuck do I evolve this thing? It was like level 65. And then it randomly evolved on that snowy mountain. I was like, holy shit! And then it got so ugly and I hated it. And I just stared at my 3DS like... I was so pissed off. I was like, no! This sucks! Crabominable. Not a fan, really. The way people still hold Korra accountable for losing her past lives when her literal fuck-ass uncle is the one at fault. Yeah. Also, bitch, it seems like Vaatu is, like, back in some way in that Seven Havens trailer. Do we want to just watch the trailer? I've only watched it, like, twice. I haven't really gone through and, like, paused it. I've only watched it on my TV. Okay. My files are on the way, so we can talk for another half an hour, I think. Because it is a Just Trish day. Okay. Add, window, capture, avatar. Yay! I'm so excited to finally have, like, a look of this show in motion, because it's just been, like, stills and, like, promotional stuff. When I was watching the credits for the movie, and that even made me emotional, because I was like, it's such a team effort to make something, and I just love it. Like, there was 12 people credited just for playing the cello in the soundtrack. That's it. Like, just for that one instrument. I was like, I fucking love movies. I love it so much.
Why do you look like me?
Laura needs to be prepared, because long ago our ancestors weren't. And the Avatar let us down.
As she should. As is her right, actually. Okay, my computer has been doing such weird shit lately with, like, audio mixing. Like, every time I watch a trailer, specifically, it's like really bad. I don't know if it's coming through for you guys, but I was watching the Avengers trailer. I was like, what is the audio mixing on this? And it was not like this when I watched it on my TV. So it must be like my speaker. Is it YouTube auto remixing? Does it do that? Oh my god, voice boost, ambient. Oh my god, it fucking is. What the hell is that?
Me.
Laura needs to be prepared, because long ago our ancestors weren't. And the Avatar let us down.
Yeah, it sounds normal now. Oh my god, do they have... Ah! They have, like, parallel animals. So she's a twin, and I'm so curious if they're both gonna be the Avatar. And if that is part of the leaks, don't tell me. I like that the fighting styles are still influenced by like martial arts moves, because I just, I just get so nervous when I see fucking clips of the live action show, which they're not a part of the same production, but like the live action show, they're just going like, and like just fucking acting like they're doing magic. Like, no, no, every move is studied from real world martial arts. Like, it has meaning. So I'm just so glad that it still feels like there is some element of that still in the animation. Like, they haven't forgotten that part of their world.
Humanity is not ready for the Avatar's return. And yet, it's the one thing this world needs the most.
Kind of crazy. I kind of like that it feels like such a departure. I think that's the point. Like, I understand a lot of people are concerned about it, but like that's kind of the point to me, is that it's supposed to feel like the world got so fucked up that like it doesn't even feel like the same planet anymore. Like, that's part of the point, I feel like, of the show. So also interesting that only one of the twins is missing a leg. Thank you, Mel. This is very interesting. I like it. I like the look of it too. Little diva leg come off. God.
Because long ago our ancestors weren't.
Stop.
And the Avatar let us down.
Dude, Korra looks so fucking cool with a little gray. You better work, bitch. I'm so curious. So, up in like a lot of the like official like synopses that they've released for this show, this show takes place a long time after Korra died, which is so weird that this Avatar is so young. So a lot of people think like Korra like was so fucking over whatever she let happen. Like, people theorize like she went and like lived in the spirit world, or just like lived in isolation for the rest of her life, and like died really old. Because she looks relatively young. She looks like she's probably like 50, maybe 40. Because she does have gray, but like she still looks like herself. So she doesn't look as old as like Roku looked, or even like Katara or Zuko. Like, old people in Avatar look fucking old, you know? And like Kyoshi lived to be like 200 something. So people live very long lives. Like it was uncharacteristic for Aang to die in his 60s. He only died because he was already like 100 something years old on top of that. And I imagine avatars live even longer, you know. So I'm very curious what the deal is going to be with this. Didn't they say something about her not being able to reincarnate? So Korra in the comics, she doesn't know if she is going to even have a past life, if she's even going to have like another avatar. Like she doesn't know. And she doesn't even know, and like if there is another avatar after her, she doesn't know if they're going to even be able to talk to her. So she starts writing journals for advice to pass down to the next avatar, just in case. But I think it would be more interesting narratively if it's just like a new cycle and she can only talk to Korra. And I think it'd be really interesting if something that I don't, what's her name? Pavi? Is that her name? Is that the girl's name? Or have they not said it? Why do I feel like her name is Pavi? Yeah, Pavi. That's her name. I think it'd be really cool if like something she accomplishes as the avatar is healing the cycle. I think that would be really cool. But I think narratively, from like a writing perspective, I think it is kind of, I think it allows you to do more if you don't have, like, that's the only thing about the avatar cycle, like them being able to talk to the past lives, is just like they have all these characters to get advice from, which like sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But I think them having to like make decisions on their own, just from like a storytelling perspective, allows for like more stakes than just like constantly just being like, Roku, tell me what to do. Roku, tell me what to do. You know, like I think that was something in Korra that made books 3 and 4 interesting. Was like Korra, it made Zahir even scarier. You know, because Korra couldn't be like, Aang, what do I do here? How do I fight this guy? I'm excited. And I like that one of the like the main characters here is an airbender. I just, anytime they use airbenders, I just think it's so cool because like we really only got to see Aang be an airbender for so long. Like that, that's what I love about like Korra adding new ones, like, and even this movie and like Zahir, like it was really cool to see how like for a long time like our only understanding of airbenders as a culture was Aang. And I think it was so cool in the movie how they're like, not every airbender is like Aang. Like some of them are bad people, and that's really fascinating to unpack. And they fight differently. Aang is a pacifist, but like not all of the airbenders are pacifists. You know? Like it's just a thing kind of not unique to Aang, but it's one of the things that mostly Aang is keeping up with. It's cool. Oh yeah, the Vatu part. Well, I already closed it. Let me just find a picture of it. So one of the last shots of the movie is like this fucking scary ass diamond, and it's like, I think clearly Vatu connected in some way. Yeah, last part of the trailer. I'm not spoiling something in the movie, don't worry. This is the last part of the trailer. It's like the end credits of the trailer. So, like, I think it's safe to assume that if fucking Rava reincarnates and shit, like, why wouldn't Vatu? They created a new avatar with Unalaq. You know? So I think that would be really interesting too. I am curious about one thing I like about Avatar and also like most of Korra is like the villains are human. And like that's the only, I think that's why book 2 is kind of the weakest to me, is because the villain is like a god basically. Like it's like one of the most powerful fucking spirit outside of obviously Rava and stuff. And I think it allows, like, having a human be the villain allows for like just a more complex character. Like Zahir and Kuvira are like two of the most interesting people this fucking franchise. Azula, like they're just more interesting than just like he's a big monster who's powerful and wants to destroy everything, like, you know. So I'm curious to see who the villain of the series is gonna be, and if it is like, you know, Vatu's revenge or something. I'm curious how they're gonna write that, because I do not doubt their abilities, but it's just it's something I'm thinking about. I'm like, I wonder how they're gonna do that and like still make it satisfying and interesting to watch. What is this? Oh, a citrus berry. Okay. Did the fighting game come out already? I get so confused by that too. I think they've been constantly doing like early access for people who pre-ordered it to like test the servers and fix bugs and stuff. I think the official launch is coming up though. But like it's been available to play multiple times as like beta, open beta for pre-orders and stuff. I'm really nervous that they're gonna release that whole fucking Avatar show, all 23 episodes, which I'm so glad we're like getting more than 12. Like I'm so over like TV shows being, it's 8 episodes. No, give me a full fucking show, please. So I'm very excited that it's 23, but I'm very nervous they're gonna release it all at once. Which is, it's not been decided yet, I guess. A lot of like outlets were reporting that it was gonna drop all at once on October. But I think they've said like, no, we still don't know how we're gonna do it yet. I just think it would be like very obvious they don't give a fuck about this franchise if they do it that way. And I think it would piss a lot of people off. Because it's fun to like, it just builds hype for your show to have time in between to discuss it. It just does. Apparently the game is officially out, though they had to rush it for the movie, so a few characters have unfinished animations. Oh, interesting. Well, I gotta play it because it looks fantastic. I'm so excited. Life is good when you have Avatar to talk about, in my opinion. Like, it's just one of those things that has given my life purpose since I was 6 years old. It's actually fucking awesome. And I found out, like, some of my friends / oomphs are working on the Seven Haven show. And I know that they are very talented people, both as like writers and also like animating and stuff. So I have like zero doubt it's gonna be fantastic because they're very talented people. So there any other trainers on this route? I really want my Breon, so I can be stronger. Boy, if only the water in the sea were soda pop, then I could heal my Pokemon. Y'all, I found out, so I was having issues with my 3DS XL capture card. And so I was talking to my friend Nora, who's the one who modded it for me, and I was like, hey, like, do you know what the problem is? And she was like, oh, you need to update, like, the firmware, but you can only do that. It doesn't work with Windows 11. And I was just like, shit. So I've been trying to find, I have my old PC, which I think is Windows 10, but I just don't want to set it up. So I've been like texting every friend I know, like, hey, do you have Windows 10? And there is a way to update the firmware via Windows 11, but it involves opening the system and scratching the motherboard with like a fucking really sharp knife. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna fuck that up. So maybe I'll try to find like a library or something and like just be like, does this look like Windows 10? Just try to do it there. I don't know. Because it's literally like a patch that just I can't run on Windows 11. And I'm pissed. So we'll see. But I want to do that because then I want to use the mod that adds following Pokemon. But I don't think it would run very well on our old 3DS. Like, I would want to use a new 3DS for it. So it's more powerful. I would really like it if we got some new Winds and Waves information soon. I don't think we're going to hear about it again until Pokemon Day of next year. But even just like a smidgen, a little crumb of information officially released, like I would love. But I just don't see that happening. Maybe at Worlds. Maybe. They'll do like a new trailer or something like that, but I have my doubts. Hello, Alima. Greetings, Captain Alima here, and my trial begins mere steps from here in Verdant Cavern. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture forth unless you prepared some potions, though attempting the trials during the challenge. Through attempting the trials during the Island Challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you've completed the trial. Are you prepared? No. I want to heal, and I want to buy more potions. Is this something you need to be in person for? I think so, because I would need to update like a driver on my computer. Maybe? Or maybe update the... I have to have the 3DS plugged in, basically, to the computer in order to do it, so... Because it's updating the actual, like, chip. Okay. I think we're good. I think I can handle this. God, the lighting in like Sun and Moon, really, it's so crazy how like beautiful it is artistically, and then like somehow they literally had no idea how to do this again on like actual good hardware. It's so weird. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in the dens. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave and collect the Z Crystal. Okay. Oh dear, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. I will say I do think that like the trials are not as interesting or challenging as like a gym. Well, maybe not interesting, but definitely not as like challenging as a gym battle. Like I appreciate them trying something new, but like yes, defeat 3 level 7 Pokemon. Woo. Okay, how difficult. But the totem Pokemon are fucking crazy, so I guess it makes up for it a little bit. They're like Nuzlocke Enders. It's crazy. Oh, level 11. I stand corrected. You guys like my shirt? The PBS shirt. And it's kind of a cute, like cropped line. I got it a few weeks ago. I haven't worn it in a while though. I feel woke wearing this shirt. Force Palm, fuck yeah. That's sick, actually. I love that move. Boom. Hi, Spy Kids. How are you? Yummy, beefy man. That's me. That's me. Teehee, teehee. I benched 165 yesterday. 3 sets. And I'm gonna try to do 175. Probably Thursday or Friday, whenever our next chest day is. Hello, little young goose. I heard the treat bag shake, referring to the flex. I figured. I posted a picture of myself like flexing on my like main a couple weeks ago, and somebody was just like, oh my god, the fucking pandering. I'm like, yeah, like of course, duh, like like that's the point. Yeah, I'm gonna pander to my audience. They're gay people. I'm gay. I like it. It's fun. Ridiculous. You like men? Yes, I do a lot. And it's crazy. Do they not like big men? I know. I felt big as fuck yesterday. I was like, damn, this is a good ass pump. Because it had been a few days since I had like a full workout like that. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I do a lot of shit on my chest day. It's like a complete freaking... I'm gonna read off everything I do. Bench press, 4 sets, 165, 8 reps each. Incline bench press, 3 sets, 125, 9 reps each. Incline dumbbell bench press, 40 pounds, so that's 40 in this and 40 in this. 10 reps, 3 sets. 3 sets of skull crushers, 60 pounds. 8 sets of tricep pull down. So I do this arm with the cable, and then I do this arm with the cable. 3 sets of tricep extension at 100 pounds. The pull down I do 50 to 60 for each arm. And then there's a chest press machine that I like to finish out with because it just gives me a good pump as I'm walking out, and I do 130 on that. I was strong as fuck, and it was literally because I remembered to eat before I go to the gym. I had a fruit bar, like a fruit chew bar from Costco, and 2 slices of salami, and I actually had fucking energy in the workout, so I was able to push a little harder. It's like shocking. Fuel actually helps you. Crazy how that works. The photo you posted on Insta goes crazy. I posted 2 on Twitter. Y'all like a little belly? I posted a little belly on Twitter. A little carousel. I get torn about whether I want to, like, which I used to never, but like trim down more or like bulk up more and like have a bigger belly, because I do like it. I do like the look, but I don't like having as much weight in my face. I get very insecure about that, which is annoying because I love having like some chub everywhere else. So lately I just had like a kind of happy medium between the two, but I'm like, I don't know. I kind of miss having a belly. So I'm deciding what I want to do going forward. Keep watching my Uber. The Berry Thief boys are back again. Remember us? Sure I do. Whoa, even though we look identical? That's pretty impressive, actually. Who cares about that anyway? We're here to mess up his trial, yo. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's get that Pokemon, homie. I love their battle music so much. One day I want to have a house with a garage so we can get a bunch of weightlifting equipment and I could do workout streams at home. I think that'd be so fun. I wonder if this will be enough to level up. Yeah, I think so. And then we get Breon right before the boss, which would be very helpful. Would have been even more helpful if this was the Eradicate version, but it is not. Oh, not enough. Okay. What's up with that? For real though, I can't get my skull around it. This kid's mad strong, yo. No, I didn't even like that. This kid is straight up dangerous, homie. I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it totally is, homie. I mean, that thing is so strong, the regular Pokemon don't even want to come out in battle. Yo, kid, you know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. We're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over that den and catch that skulking Yungoos, yo. For real? Fine. I got no bones to pick with you. I love how they're like, oh, kid, be careful. By the way, don't get hurt while you're here. It's awesome. They're so, like, they're actually good people. They're just clowns. It's so sick. Yeah, they constantly think I'm Homer. Oh my god. Dude, I am embarrassed about how kind of addicted I got to that fucking AI Homer let the bards out. I hate it. I fucking hate how many times I listened to that song on TikTok the other day. Homer let the bards out. It made me feel icky. But it was so, like, stupid and brain rot that, like, I was perplexed by it. Like, I didn't even like it. But I couldn't look away. It was horrible. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't bother. Just a fucking AI slop song about Homer. God, it really is crazy that the Trump-looking Pokemon ended up having a notch in his fucking ear. Oh, is it the same ear? That's how you know that shit is fake, because he stopped talking about it. He stopped talking about that shit so much. If it was real, he would literally never stop bragging about how he survived. That's how you fucking know it was staged. Because look at all the other stuff he keeps bringing up. Unrelated, but the pho place I would always go to that always had AI Pop Slop playing got shut down by a health inspector, and I ate there a lot. Oh no. This ugly ass Pokemon. I hate its fucking eyes. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about it. It's so... Like, that, when it closes its eyes, it's so cute. Like, it's a pretty cute Pokemon. Okay. Have you seen the TikTok short of parrots saying the F slur? I think I have, yes. I'm a trial guide, here to help young boys and girls attempting the island challenge. Fantastic! You proved your strength to all 3 Pokemon. Go right ahead. Okay. La 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 la. You feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut right through you. But from where? Will you take the Z crystal from the pedestal? Yes. Oh, he has it on both ears. Are they predicting another event? Gumshoos, the totem Pokemon in Verdant Cave, has appeared. Living alone for a couple days, I burst out of the shower because I hear an alarm going off, and it's my fucking neighbors who won't turn the damn smoke alarm off. I'm like, what the hell? I shouldn't be having anxiety over this. Thank you, Wicked Raph, for the 67 months. That is so annoying. I'm surprised I was able to actually lower its stats. I thought that this, like, aura would prevent it. Okay. God, this fucking frame rate, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this game has a great soundtrack. Damn, they're just staring me down. Wow. That did a lot. And VGC was this game one year with weather. Yes. Fucking, like, weather, and then also Z moves, and then also, like, primal forms. Like, it was crazy. Nice. One shot. What an incredible trainer you are. For you to be able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state. I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you've cleared the trial of Elima. You're a phenomenal trainer. I kind of like Gumshoos more now, only because I feel bad for it. It had the misfortune of its appearance at a specific time. I see the fur has sort of a trench coat look to it. Yeah, they're literally like a Gumshoe, like a detective. But it's just... yeah, it is just unfortunate that it just looks so much like fucking America's Hitler. It's just actually fucking crazy. Gumshoes, Charlie Chaplin. Having features that you have on your body completely ruined by horrible people. Normalium Z. Now, if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal type move hold that, and strike an elegant pose like this one, and you'll be able to strengthen a normal type move by unleashing Z power. Moving right along. Yes, first, there's one thing I forgot to mention. The totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, you'll encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Gumshoos just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they may summon allies to shore up their defense. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon in Alola are simply more inclined to help one another. Since you have managed to defeat the totem Pokemon and proved yourself, you can now try to catch any of the Pokemon you find here in this cave. In fact, have some great balls. And let me see your Pokemon after all their hard work in there. If we're done here, I have something interesting I'd like to show you. Come with me to Route 3. If you want to see more of that Dreamboat Elima, the Rotom Dex is so horny. I wish I was able to click it fast enough to show you guys. That's so funny. I also like that the Rotom Dex says that regardless of the gender of your player character. This is a good place to train Makuhita, but I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to use it. To be honest. A berry. Alright, I'm gonna save. No. And I am gonna dip now. Because my files will be here in like 5 minutes, so I don't feel like rushing to end my stream. 4 minutes. So I'm gonna head downstairs. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you again, maybe tomorrow. I think I'll be able to stream again tomorrow. And I think tomorrow I will play Splatoon. I wanted to play it today, but I also wanted to, like, talk more today. Because I didn't get to stream much on Saturday. So I'll probably play more Splatoon. I'm going to raid Dallas. He's pooping right now.
I'm not pooping.
So when you get over there, you're going to have to wait a minute. Because he's going to be a while.
Shut the fuck up.
He's just peeing. So he'll be over there in a minute. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you again for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.